everyone. Happy Friday. Jenny Fields here, your Martin County property appraiser. And today we're going to be talking about trim notices. So in Martin County, there are approximately 107,000 notices that look like this that were all mailed yesterday. So as you start receiving these, there's a couple things I just wanted to give you a heads up about, things you need to know, and so I'll dive right in because I don't want to take up too much of your time. So the first thing you need to know when you receive that notice in the mail is to look up here in the top corner where it says, it's either going to say two things, real property or tangible personal property. So if you get this and you're like, I don't own a property, but you own a business, this might be for your business asset. So again, just check up here in the top right-hand corner, right underneath the yellow bar, and that will tell you if it's real property or tangible property. The next thing is there are 6 major sections. Now, I will tell you that these resources are available on our website, and I'm going to cover that at the end. So if I go fast and you miss something, just know I'm going to cover that at the end. But this notice is important because it's a truth in millage notice. And what that means is everything you see on this notice is proposed. It's not final. This is all subject to change, and it's as a property owner, you have rights, and one of those rights is you receive a proposal that lets you know what your proposed values are, what the proposed millage rates are that have been set by your 10 taxing authorities in Martin County, and so forth. So if you see your notice and there's any part of the value, which is your section 4 and then the green section, that's what the property appraiser sets. So if it's in section 1 or section 4, please call our office. We are responsible as the property appraiser to set the value of your property. So if you don't agree with it, please pick up the phone and call us. To us as the property appraiser's office, this is our Super Bowl. We prepare for it. We have live chat. We have website. We have walk-ins ready to chat with you. So please call us. We're here for you. We're here to talk to you and educate you. So please pick up the phone and give us a call. If there's questions that you have on here about millage rate, the tax rate, which are the sections 2 and 3, please know that on the back of your trim notice will be listed all the budget hearings, dates, times, and location, so that you can go and ask your taxing authorities these questions about why they set the rate the way they did and so forth. So just to give you the real quick rundown on this middle section though, because this can be kind of confusing. So as I said, section 1, which is in the peach section right in the middle, that's your taxable value. That is the bottom line value that the property appraiser assigned to your property. And what that is section 4, which is your market and your assessed. Market value is what your property is worth. Assessed value, which is over to the right, that's your market value minus all of your caps, your assessment limitations. So for example, if you have a Save Our Homes benefit because you have homestead exemption, that benefit, your assessed value has been locked in. It hasn't been going up with your market value. So the difference is in the purple section. That's your Save Our Homes. The amounts you see in the purple section are all the values that you pay no taxes on. So that's what that is. So taxable value in this column number 1 here, as you see, is what we've placed your taxable value on. The blue column is called a rolled back rate. Now I will tell you, if you're looking at the taxes down here and you're like, I like that one a whole lot better than I like the yellow column, that's because a rolled back rate for each taxing authority to receive the same revenue that they got last year, because the property appraiser reported higher taxable values. There was almost a 13% increase this year in taxable values across Martin County. So as a result, each taxing authority is going to get more revenue. So because their revenue increased, it drives down the rate that's required from you and me. So the Florida Department of Revenue looks at it as each taxing authority starts there. So from there, whatever they did with their rate, which is in the yellow column, that determines whether it's an increase or a decrease in their tax rate. So just know that blue column is a rolled back rate. That's where they start. Now, the yellow one is their proposed millage rates. That rate is what each taxing authority has given to us as their proposed rate. But as I said, on the back of your trim notice, you'll see all the hearings and times, because it's not set in stone. It's all proposed. So this is the time for you to come and talk to people. Go ask questions. We welcome you into our office. There's a date in the bottom right-hand corner. That is the deadline. And that's why I said we are very busy right now, but we welcome the opportunity to talk to you and open up books to you and show you how we came up with your value. Because after that date, okay, we have to certify our tax roll to the tax collector, who then collects the taxes in November. So there is a period of time where it will be too late. So please give us a call and let us talk to you. One other thing that you're going to find in with your trim notice is this 6-panel informational supplement. This supplement is great if you really don't know how everything works. There's a little note from me on the inside. You'll see a snapshot. Martin County, all the values, what happened this year, and some statistics in our county. In the middle, you'll see a whole area on homestead exemption. We also talked to you about the new constitutional amendment that got passed last year, which increases your second $25,000. And then down here in the middle section, if you're a new home buyer, please read this section, especially if you purchased in 2024, because this is going to explain to you how how all your taxes in the year you purchased it are really not your own. They were the seller's, and that you really need to estimate your own taxes this year. This next page talks about the Save Our Homes and portability. So if you're looking to sell your home and move somewhere else, you can take part of that cap with you when you go. This is kind of like what I'm going over right now, all the important parts of your trim. Talks about the importance of the date of assessment, and then frequently asked questions and all the resources available on our website. So again, this is an excellent document. I encourage you to check it out. And then lastly, there's 2 resources available to you. One is we have an e-newsletter that goes out every month. We don't sell your email to everyone. We create it in-house. It's all the information available to you. If you have not signed up for it, I encourage you to do that right from the homepage of our website, because we have a special trim edition, which is everything I've talked about and so much more, whether it's an educational video, a handout, where the budget hearings are, all the proposed millage rates for every taxing authority. Everything you need to know is going to be on that e-newsletter, so I encourage you to check that out. And lastly, we have 2 sessions that are free to the public. It's going to be at the Hobe Sound Library, September 3rd at 1:30, and then at the Blake Library, September 10th at 1 p.m. Again, if I went too fast, they're available on our social media, so check us out. But those locations, we're going to be talking about your trim notice. We encourage you, bring your notice that you get in the mail if you have questions. Let us go over it with you. If you forget it, just come anyway. We'll print it for you. We'll print your trim notice. They are available on the website. So again, you can print them there. So again, hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but please, 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 our office is your office. We are here for you. Let us answer these questions. This is complex. Everything on here is complex. And as a property owner, this is the biggest asset you own. So give us an opportunity to walk you through that. And if you have any questions, 772-288-5608, give us a call. And we look forward to talking to you. So have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.